Ibrahim Traore sends a strong message to the Nigerian government over continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody, calls for African unity. The Burkina Faso's leader, Captain Traore, further said that true unity comes through justice and dialogue, not fear or force. Speaking with passion, Traore said freeing Kanu would show Nigeria's strength and Africa's ability to solve its own problems through peace and understanding. Before watching the full video, kindly tell us where you're watching from in the comments section and subscribe to this for more updates.
My brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of Africa, I greet you in the spirit of truth and unity, a unity not built on words alone, but on the shared struggle for dignity, justice, and freedom. Today, I speak not only as Ibrahim Traore, a son of Burkina Faso, but as an African who believes that the pain of one people is the pain of all. Across this continent, we have endured centuries of domination, first by the colonizer, then by the corrupt systems they left behind. We have been divided by borders that were not drawn by our ancestors, by languages that were not born from our soil, and by fears that were planted to keep us from rising together. Yet despite all that, Africa is still breathing, still standing, still fighting. It is in that same spirit that I raise my voice today to speak about a matter that touches the heart of freedom and justice, the continued detention of Mr. Nnamdi Kanu. Whether one agrees with his methods or not, the principle remains clear. Every man deserves justice, fairness, and the right to express the voice of his people without fear of persecution. Nnamdi Kanu is not just a name, he represents the deep cry of millions of Igbo sons and daughters who for decades have felt unheard, marginalized, and misunderstood in their own homeland. The story of the Igbo people is not one of rebellion or hatred, it is a story of resilience, creativity, and hope. From the ashes of war, they rebuilt their cities. From economic exclusion, they created enterprise. From social rejection, they carved a space of influence and excellence across the world. Yet, despite all this, the wounds remain. The Igbo people have faced repeated political exclusion, economic suppression, and systemic persecution. In every election, in every public discourse, there seems to be an unspoken fear of giving them a fair voice, as if their progress threatens others, instead of strengthening the nation. But my brothers and sisters, true unity does not come by silencing voices, it comes by listening to them. Nigeria, the giant of Africa, must not fear its own children. The strength of a nation lies in how it treats its minorities, how it responds when a part of its body cries for healing. The detention of Nnamdi Kanu has gone beyond politics, it has become a moral question. What message are we sending to the world, and to our future generations, when a man who called for self-determination is kept behind bars while dialogue is ignored? I do not come here to interfere in the sovereignty of any state, but as a brother speaking to another brother. The time has come for Africa to solve African problems through African wisdom. The release of Nnamdi Kanu will not weaken Nigeria, it will strengthen her. It will show the world that we can settle our differences through dialogue and compassion, not through chains and confinement. Let us remember that no government lasts forever, but the actions we take define our history forever. Leaders come and go, but justice remains eternal. When Nelson Mandela was imprisoned, they said it was to preserve order. Yet, when he was freed, it was the same voice they once feared that brought peace to South Africa. The same can happen in Nigeria. The same can happen for the Igbo people. I appeal to the conscience of Nigerian leaders. Listen to the cries of your people. Do not let pride or politics blind you to the truth. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu will not be an act of weakness, it will be an act of maturity. It will send a signal to every corner of Africa that we are ready to build nations where freedom of thought is not a crime, where justice is not selective, and where unity is not forced but chosen. To the Igbo people I say, your pain is seen, your voice is heard, your struggle is not in vain. Africa stands with you. The dream of a continent free from internal oppression is possible, but it must begin with forgiveness, dialogue, and courage. Let us rise above the old divisions. Let us build a new Africa, one where no tribe is treated as an outsider, where no voice is silenced for demanding fairness, and where no man must rot in prison for loving his people too deeply. As long as one African is in chains, none of us are free. So let us stand together for justice, for unity, and for peace. May wisdom guide our leaders, may courage fill our hearts, and may the day soon come when Nnamdi Kanu walks free, not as a rebel, but as a symbol of reconciliation and the rebirth of true African brotherhood. Thank you.